These We Build the Wall guys built the most substantial portion of the wall that has been built. It was in the El Paso sector. It's the area that's most traversed. It's the grass and dirt is worn down into ground because so many illegals are coming across it. The United States Civil Corps of Engineers said, it's impossible. You can't build a wall there. That can't be done. It's a physical impossibility. And the We Build the Wall guys took Labor Day, a 3-day weekend. They wanted people to go home and come back the next day, and they built a wall where the Civil Corps of Engineers said it could not be built. That's point one. Point two, if this were a government program, even if everything the government says in its allegations is accurate, this would be the most efficient and hard-working government program in the history of government programs. Point three, part of what's kind of sleazy about the indictment is, and I'm sure we'll get a lot of people thinking, well, yeah, I mean, you're able to separate personal feelings from what on earth is going on here. Yeah. The TikTok wife. Looks like kind of a floozy. And I happen to notice that she's, prancing around in her bikini on TikTok, has 300,000 followers. They're on this fabulous boat. They're by a golf cart. And I happen to notice that the indictment claims that the money was spent on every item she is seen frolicking in front of. Well, money's fungible. You can put anything in the indictment. Maybe it went to pay for their children's medical care. You don't want to put that in the indictment. Money is money. And the final point is, I don't know about blaming it all on the Southern Districts here. I find it a little hard to believe that a U.S. attorney appointed by Donald Trump would not make one brief phone call to Bill Barr before indicting the president's former campaign manager on a project to complete the president's #1 pledge to get himself elected, building a wall.
Yeah. Yeah,
looks pretty bad to me.
These are all the reasons why I am skeptical and torn on the whole thing. It's very hard. Listen, it's hard not to have some glee because I've had negative run-ins with the guy.
Right.
But I want more information, and you just provided more information, and I appreciate that. Listen, and the fact that the We Build the Wall people did in fact build the wall, and I guarantee you, as you just said, it was cheaper than a government project would have done. That said, they could have also spent millions of dollars on things that they shouldn't have spent money on. So both things can be true.
Well, I think they were only paying themselves. I mean, what's weird is they're marking this as what these guys, all of them, were paid, or at least Bannon and the head of We Build the Wall, what they were paid for the last 12 months. Well, but it's been around longer than that. So let's say this is what they paid themselves over the course of 1 year, as opposed to what my guess is 2 years. They were paying themselves about $200,000 a year. It wasn't some. I would like to compare that to other nonprofits. Point one, and most of all, I would like to know what the Lincoln Project people consider a reasonable compensation.
Yes, of course, that investigation would absolutely be seen as politically motivated. So we'll have to wait until after the election, I suppose, for that one.